Hello, and welcome everyone. Welcome to the Vetter Daily Discussion. And my name is John, and I'm a Scout veteran voter on the Vetter platform. And you might have seen me there, some of my scoutings and vettings. So I'm going to be your host tonight. It's night where I am. I'm actually located in Sweden right now. It's 10 p.m. here. So good night, or good evening, or good day, good morning, wherever you are. And we're going to go first over some announcements, then I'm going to go over the platform and show you how to use the platform in a good way. And after that, we will be going into some more specific topics related to different blockchain networks and how to bridge between them, and also decentralized exchanges, and talk a little more about those. So that's going to be the topic for today. So let's get started right away. And if you have any questions during my presentation or when I'm going over the platform, please feel free to jump in or write in the chat. I might not pay attention to the chat all the time, but unmute yourself and chime in with your question right away. So, all right, let's get started. So first, some announcements. So we just like a couple of hours ago, we got a progress update from Mike, and it's regarding the progress for the new websites that's being developed, and it was a long update. So basically, I think you should go to Telegram and read the update. It's pinned in the Telegram, but basically they're working on the whole better ecosystem, the design of it all. As you can see here, here's the screenshot that Mike sent out that you can see here on the screen. Basically, the new name basically of the Vetter platform is going to be Discover, and it's going to be under the umbrella Discover, and everything is going to be under the Vetter umbrella, but Discover is going to be specifically the calendar. That's now the Vetter platform. And then we have the Ignition, Vetter Ignition, which is going to be the launch pad that they're working on. So they're working on finalizing the design right now for what it's going to look like, the whole platform, and then going to send it off to the developer next week. That was basically the main message in the update. So they haven't started really with the development yet. They're ready to go, development of the websites, and so sometime by next week, he's hoping to have an update to see to tell us when the actual launch date is going to be for the VPad, or the Ignition launch pad. So that's basically the main update. So go to Telegram, to the Telegram group. I think you will be able to see it. We can go to the Telegram group here too as well. Okay, I can show you the Telegram. See if you can see it. Let's see. Maybe it's actually not in the AI. Maybe it's not in the latest messages here. I can actually show you. It's in the private sale lift up group if you're in that. It's a long message with an update anyway for Mike. So that's basically all the announcements I had for now. So let's go into the Vetter platform and go into more deeper dive into that. So so let's see what's going on here. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but oops. I need to sign into my Metamask here. 1 second, I thought I was signed in, but somehow I got signed out. So. In order to get access to the site. Okay, there we go. So this is the Vetter dashboard that you all have probably seen, and I'm just going to go over it briefly to show you all the parts of it and tell you what they're all about, and then we're going to go into the calendar and look at some projects. So what you can see on the dashboard, first up to the left, you have this here. You have your scout and voter rank when you're new, and also if you're a vetter, you can see your vetter rank here as well. The rank is from 0 to 100 points, and it's a color scaled ranking, and you get paid based on your color rank. when you are posting projects as a scout or voting as a voter. You could get paid the amount of better that is listed here, and that could change at any time, any day. But basically, that's how you get paid for posting projects. And anyone that is at least tier 3, which means holding at least 100,000 Vetter tokens, are allowed to post projects on the platform as a scout or vote as a voter to earn more Vetters. And you can see your ranks here. And then to the right of that, you can see the hot list, which are basically the most recent projects that have been posted to the platform by a green or a purple scout. And also, if you click on the X here, you can expand it to see the most liked projects and most followed projects and so on that are on the calendar recently, or the weekly, and the top overall. And you can see those. So this is what that looks like. And then we have the calendar there to the right. I'm going to save that for last. And then bottom here, we have the team stats. So all the people that are posting and doing things here on the platform, actively tipping or posting as a scout or a vetter or voting as a voter, they will be added to this leaderboard for the team, and you can for what is called the vetter team, and you can see team stats here. Here are the top paid vetter, top paid scout, top paid voter, and so on the platform. And if you click on the arrows there, you can see a more detailed list of the leaderboard for all time and for last day or 7 days or 30 days. So you can see the top paid scouts, vetters, and voters, and so also the top tippers, because you can tip on the platform too when you have a big win and you want to tip the person that scouted that project. You can do that, or you can maybe we want to tip the person that vetted it. You can also do that, and you can report your gains as well. So here you can see the most recent reported gains and tips, and you can sort it by gains. Show all the gains, or show projects that have both gains and tips, or you can just show all the projects that have where someone have given a tips. And you can get more information by clicking on the arrows here as well. Gains and tips, recent, and so on, the top tips on the platform. So there you go. And then we have the tiers and the ranks. So there are 4 tiers, as you probably know already since you're here on the call, but it's from 0 to 4, and 0, basically you don't own any tokens. You can come here and get some limited access to the site, and then you have tier 1, when you get some information on the calendar about how many ICOs there are on a specific day. You don't get any information on the names or what the projects are, but you get some information about that. That's tier 0. The tier 1 is when you get ICO info. You get actually information about the name of the project, and then you need to hold 10,000 vetters. And in order to get more information and also get the vetter information on the projects that have been vetted, you have to own 25,000 tokens, and then for 100,000 tokens, you can also start earning your own vetter on the platform by posting as a scout or voting on projects that have been completed, if they were successful or not, and voting on the vetters if they were good or not. So for that you require tier 3 100,000 vetters. And then you can also see the color ranks of the people that are posting on the platform, and which is a huge advantage as well. So and then you have the top tier 500,000 vetters. You have some access to some advanced features in addition to the below there. So for example, there is an Oracle feature that are predicting which products that are a lot more likely to become winners over a day or a week or a month, and so on. If you have any questions about tiers or anything, that feel free to ask them. I know there were some questions last week that I answered about that. And then we have the ranks. the ranks on the platform. When you're new and starting posting projects as a scout, you first have a yellow color, that's the beginner level. And then when you post your first project, your scout rank actually goes up to 50 points, so that's where you're starting. And then if you get downvotes, your project doesn't do that well, then your rank will go down from 50, and you will get, when it goes down to a certain number of points, you get to lower the red color, which is the poor ranking. And then if it goes up over 50 and above, higher, it eventually comes to green ranking. Well, first you become beige after you posted your first few projects, and then you will get to green when you have gotten even more projects posted, and well, if they are successful. And then the highest rank is the purple rank for, oops, what's that? All right. And then we have the video library here, the better video library where we are adding videos on a weekly basis. There are more videos added all the time. But if you click in, you can get access to a lot of different videos, getting started videos. Also, the influencers that have been posting videos on YouTube, doing reviews about veterans and so on. The best ones are also posted here by the influencers, by big influencers. And then you can have support videos, how to use the dApp, how to spot rug pulls, how to properly vote on the Vetter calendar, and so on. There are a lot of videos here related to that. And then also videos related to your crypto wallet, how to set up your wallet, how to use Metamask, how to import your Trust wallet into Metamask, and so on. And then more other support videos and more generic videos about DeFi. What is DeFi? Decentralized finance. And finally, you can also see some community member successes videos and Vetter Trading Club exclusive videos. And if you're tier 4, you can access also the Vetter Trading Club video series, basically recordings from the Vetter Trading Club calls that are taking place several times a week currently. So that are also otherwise reserved for Vetter Trading Club members only. So that's the platform. So let's go into the calendar and look at that. So the calendar is the main part of the Vetter platform, as you know, and that's why you're here, because you know you want to find some good gems and good projects to invest in. And when you get to the calendar, you see that if you're at least rank or tier 3, you will see the color codes on the calendar, and this is what it looks like for us as a tier 3. As you can see, there are a lot of projects on the calendar. It's easy to get overwhelmed. Only today, for example, there are 26 projects listed on the calendar here. So it can be pretty difficult to choose which products. We'll go through them all. This will take a lot of time. So it can be difficult to choose which products you want to go look into, and so on, to find them. So there are quite a few filters here up here at the top, where you can filter down the calendar to see only projects that are more specific to a category and so on. So the ways you can filter it down, you can filter down by network. And I don't know how much you know about networks and so on, but there are a lot of networks, different blockchain networks out there, and these are some of the most common ones that are listed here that are related to Ethereum or derivatives of Ethereum network and so on. And the most common, for example, that we are using now is the Binance Smart Network. But we also have the Ethereum network here. We have the Polygon, which is quite popular, and Solana is quite popular as well. I'm going to go more into the networks and talk a little bit about them, how to bridge between networks and so on later on in today's presentation. But here you can filter down the calendar by a different network. So if you filter down for anything other than Binance, it's going to be quite a lot fewer projects. So because Binance is by far the biggest network right now that is posted on the calendar, but it will grow by the day here. So let's, for example, if we filter down by Ethereum, see how many projects there are right now. So as you can see, there are a lot less projects. There's maybe 1 or 2 per day that is listed here for Ethereum. Today is Pirates of the, that's the project for today. Let's look at that and see what that is. So this is an Ethereum project. It's not vetted, and it's launching on Saturday, April 16th. So it's an IDO, it's a gaming project. Pirates of the Ireland. Okay. So that is an IDO. So IDOs, and when it comes to IDOs, if you don't know that, what an IDO is, it basically means that the project is launching from a launchpad where it is required that you own some launchpad, some of that launchpad's tokens and stake them in order to be qualified to participate in the IDO. An IDO is basically similar to an IPO when it comes to IPO, that is for stocks. Similar, it's an initial decentralized coin offering, basically. So that's what it is, an IDO. And an IDO, so there are a lot of launchpads out there that have IDOs, and it usually costs quite a bit of money in order to get to a certain tier on that launchpad by owning that launchpad's tokens in order to qualify for basically a guaranteed spot where you get a guaranteed slot to participate in the IDO. Some launchpad also have lower tiers where it's a lottery ticket, where you get lottery tickets basically based on how many tokens you hold, and then you get a chance to participate in the IDO, but you're not guaranteed. And so that's how IDOs works. And IDOs are different from pre-sales. Pre-sales are more easier to get into, a lower entry point, I should say, not easier, but lower entry point, because it usually doesn't require you to hold any tokens of the launchpad when you're going to go into a pre-sale, but you might need to get on a whitelist in order to get access to that pre-sale. I'm going to remove the Ethereum here. We're going to look at everything again. So let's go and filter down in another way to see. So we have the event type here. We can filter down by pre-sale or IDO. So let's filter down by pre-sales instead. Let's see if there are any pre-sales today. And as you can see, there are 10 pre-sales right now listed today. We can also go further and filter down by category. So we have gaming, we have launchpad, meme, NFT, rewards, utility, and so on. So let's go and look. Let's look if there are any rewards tokens today. No rewards tokens today listed. So what else? We can look at NFTs. Yeah, there's one NFT project here, which is called Floki Mooney. So the time listed here is my local time zone. So since I'm in Sweden, it's European time zone, so it might be different from yours. But this one, yeah, it's an NFT. Basically, it's a play-to-earn game, metaverse NFT play-to-earn game. And I don't know where, it doesn't say where it is launching. So since it is an NFT, it could also be a limited number of tokens they are releasing, and the NFT tokens, and they are usually not listed on the calendar. So usually when it comes to NFTs on the calendar, here they are, it's more like sites or marketplaces for NFTs that are launching and so on. So it's not the actual NFTs that are usually not listed here on the calendar. Let's see what else there are. Any launch pads launching? Yeah, Chronos sale, which is a launch pad launching today. The Chronos network. There are not a lot of information, but so what I look for when I get into this page, look at the Scouts info that's posted by the Scout. I look for the website. I go and open the website and look at that, and I'll go and look at the Telegram. And this doesn't even have a Telegram. This is a Discord link, so they don't have a Telegram group. It looks like, but Discord is also very common for crypto projects. To have a Discord community instead of a Telegram community. So then I look at how much are they trying to raise? 45,000. Is this dollars? $45,000, or is this BNB, or what is this? It's hard to know. So I need to look more into that. Oh, there we go. $45,000 hard cap. That's not a lot. So it's a very small project. So yeah, and then I go into the, like I said, I go into the website, I go into the Telegram group, and I'm not going to go into Discord, but we can look at the website for this and see it, just to get an overview of what it looks like. You click on continue to site to see. So this is like a, okay. They have a white paper here. They have links to their other social media sites. They have a Telegram group here too, which wasn't listed in that. And you can read more about the project. So yeah, and that's the first thing I look for. The what network is it on? What date is it launching? Is the website and the Telegram group? What do they look like? Do they have a lot of members in the Telegram group? And then I go and read on the comments here that the Scout has made on positives, red flags, other comments and notes to see what the project is all about, to see if I want to invest in it, or if I want to dive more into it to know if I want to invest in it. So usually when it is a pre-sale, it's also listed here. If it's it's usually on a site called Pink Sale or DX Sale, and the soft cap or hard cap is listed in BNB. But 45,000 is a very low hard cap for a project. So I'm not sure if this is good or bad. It depends on how big the community is. If it's a very small community, it can still do well since it's a small hard cap. But can also fill up very quickly, so it could be very difficult to get in with this. But I would go into the Discord and start asking questions in the Discord group as well to get to know more about the developers and the project and so on, where it's launching from and so on. Besides of that, we can go and look at the other. Are there any memes today? No utilities. The utilities is probably in gaming are the two biggest groups usually. So utilities for today, there are like seven of them. So we can look at them here. And the color codes here means that the Scout that has posted had that color. The purple color this was posted by a purple color ranked Scout, but this was posted by a beige ranked Scout. It doesn't mean that this one is better than the others. It does just mean that the purple color is posted by a Scout that has more experience. Doesn't mean that the beige one is posted by someone that's not as good. They don't have as much experience in posting, or their project haven't gotten voted on as much yet. So we will find a lot of gems in all different colors. So don't hang up too much on the color codes. You'll find a lot of gems in the beige group as well. So trade our crypto. Let's look at that. That's another one. Where there's not a lot of info here in the boxes here. So usually a need for getting it vetted more thoroughly. This hasn't been vetted either, so it's only scouted. There's a small Telegram group, less than 1,000 people. That's usually a red flag for me as well. So, and they don't have a lot of messages either. So when I come into a project, let's also read the red flags immediately and see that this was posted. Let's see, was this was last March 31st. So it was a couple of weeks ago. So let's look at the Telegram group now to see if it's grown. That's something to look for. And let's see. So it says 1,500 members right now. That's not a lot more. In 2 weeks, it hasn't grown a lot. So they are not doing a lot of marketing to get it out there, which is not a good sign. And the soft cap and hard cap is 350 and 700 BNB, I guess, because this is a pink sale. So the launch pad is on pink sale, basically launching on pink sale. 700, raising 700 BNB is a lot from a group of 1,500 people. So maybe they have another community somewhere, a Discord or some other social media community for following that are also interested in this project. But otherwise, I would be very cautious before I would look at when this is launching on pink sale. I will start looking at it to see if how quickly it starts to fill before I jump in on it, if I decide to jump in on it. So, does anyone have any questions regarding any projects that you want me to look at? So let's see. I'm looking at the. All right. No questions. No questions.
I have one real quick.
All right.
How long does it take to, just because I'm so new here, how long does it take to acquire the appropriate tokens from the project in order to get on their whitelist? Because let's say, like I think the first one that you brought up was one that the launch was on Saturday or something, like in 2 days. So does that do you get the tokens right away, or how long does that process take?
You mean the IDO I was talking about first?
I guess, yeah, the IDO.
So yeah, for IDOs, so yeah, so usually you get the tokens, you get access to the tokens very quickly. But it depends. It could vary. Sometimes sometimes some projects have the IDOs on multiple launch pads at different dates. So then it will vary depending on which one. It will vary when you get your tokens, depending on what platform you're participating in the IDO. But everybody will get their tokens before it launches on an exchange. So you will get access to your token and can claim your tokens before it goes live and for trading, basically. Yeah.
Okay, so if it launches in 2 days, you're definitely going to get it before then.
Yeah, I mean, it might be that you get access to them just an hour or maybe even 10 minutes before, I don't know, but you will get access to them before trading starts. It varies, but always before trading starts, you should get access to claim them. You will have the access to claim them.
Where does the token go? Does it go into your whatever wallet you have connected to the Vetter platform?
Yeah, the token. I mean, the tokens. You're not. When you're going into a launch pad or participating in a launch pad. So, for example, BSC Pad.
Yeah.
If you're familiar with BSC Pad, that's one of the most well-known launch pads for the Binance Smart Chain. And basically, you need to buy BSC Pad tokens in order to be able to participate. And they have these tiers. As you can see here, you at least have 1,000, the minimum 1,000 tokens. Then you get one lottery ticket, and if you want a guaranteed spot for the IDO, then you need to have 10,000 tokens, and then you get they get a guaranteed allocation, and then you can have more. But basically, when you stake those, as soon as you stake those and will buy those tokens and stake them, then you can participate in the product launches. And you're basically here directly on the BSC pad. You're trading your dollars or your BNBs for the token that you're participating in.
So you always have to buy. So you have to buy BNB first, always, in order to get.
No. Well, yeah. Usually each launch pad is different, but for this one, for the BSC pad, but no, but for BSC pad, you will not. You will need to have the dollar BUSD, which is the stable coin. Basically, is tied to the dollar. So, well, actually, you can use BNB too. You can, or BSUSD, and you can basically
You can go straight from US dollars to that.
Yeah, you connect your MetaMask wallet directly here to the BSC pad, and then you basically do the swap on the Launchpad site. So you get your tokens for that IDO that you're participating in directly from the Launchpad site, and then you can go to the exchange and sell them if you want to as soon as the trading starts on the exchange. So,
got it.
But also when you're participating in IDOs, there is usually also a vesting period, so you don't get access to all the tokens at once. It's common to have a vesting period. So let's see, schedule. If you look at not schedule, allocation. Here, for example, if you participated in this one called WeWay, you get 10% directly when it's listed on PancakeSwap for trading, and then you get the 90% of the tokens will be distributed over time from February to July, basically.
So you get a percentage of them, but that doesn't stop you from being able to participate in it, right?
No, you will get all your when you participate, you know how much you're going to get, but you won't get them all at once. That's just so you can't sell
a portion of them, but you can still participate with a portion of them.
Yeah.
Yes. You just get the other ones later on. Okay.
Yes. So you can sell your 10% right away if you want to, and make your money back if it has a big gain or whatever. So I've done that a lot of times. When I participated in IDOs, I've sold my first 10% and let the other one just collect them later and sell them later on. But just to recoup my investment and take some profit right away. So let's go. If there are no other questions, let's go in. This is a good time then to go in and talk about the other topic here, which is going to be the centralized exchanges and bridging between blockchain networks. So as you know, PancakeSwap is the most common centralized exchange for the Binance Smart Chain, and that's where you go when you want to buy a Vetter, and a lot of other coins. You can buy their own tokens as well on the Binance Smart Chain. But if you want to buy tokens on another network, for example, Solana or Ethereum or Polygon or something, then you need to go to another decentralized exchange that are specific for that network, and where you can trade there. And that's I'm going to go in more into detail about those. So a decentralized exchange, also called DEX, it is the marketplace where anyone with a wallet, a compatible wallet, I should say, can connect and exchange swap tokens there. So basically, the exchange doesn't hold anyone's funds except for liquidity pools for each of the tokens that they are allowed for trading. So you go there, you connect your wallet to the exchange, and you can swap any coins in your wallet with any coins that are accepted on the exchange. So for that network. So and that's different for each network. So for Binance smart chain network that we're using, called BSC, there we have PancakeSwap, and they have, I don't know how many tokens they have listed there, but should be hundreds of tokens, I believe, that you can buy there, basically for your. You can swap them for any coins you have in your Metamask wallet. You can swap them for BNB or for dollars or for Ethereum or so, whatever you have, as long as it's accepted on PancakeSwap, you can swap them there. And there are also many other exchanges on the Binance Smart Chain network where you can go on and swap your coins, but they each have different number of tokens that they allow for trading. So for every token pair they will allow trading with, they need to have a liquidity pool so that basically you can swap the tokens. So that's what happens, for example, with the pre-sale now, when the Vetter is launching the Ignition Launchpad next month, then all the funds that are raised from the pre-sale will go into the liquidity pool on PancakeSwap, so that can be used for trading, so people can buy and sell the token. So and then swap it between BNB and the token. And then, like I said, the other networks have their own exchanges, like Ethereum, Solana, and so on. There are a lot of different networks, blockchain networks out there. So I don't even know how many, but each one have their own exchanges and their own way of transferring their tokens between wallets. And that's why where bridging comes in. So blockchain bridges, what is that? So blockchain bridge, basically a way or a site that lets you transfer token from one blockchain network to another. So for example, if you have a BNB on the Binance Smart Chain networks that we're using mostly here in Panga, and if you want to transfer those BNBs to the Ethereum network, you can't just send them to the Ethereum network, or you need to go through a bridge in order to transfer them to the Ethereum network. You can't just send it to a wallet that have an Ethereum wallet. Basically, you need to send it over the correct network. So each network has their own standard for transactions, and for Binance or BSC, the standard is called BEP20. This could be good. You don't need to remember this, but it's good to know that each network have their own transaction standard. And for Ethereum, for example, it's called ERC20. So if you are having your tokens stored in the BEP20 network, you can't just send them to over the ERC20 network, because then you're gonna lose your tokens. So that's why you need a bridge. So you first need to bridge them over to the other network before you can send them over that network. When you send your tokens, you have to make sure that you send them on the correct network, or the tokens will be lost forever, basically. And bridge sites lets you transfer tokens between the blockchain networks then. So let's go into, I want to show you some examples for this actually. So real examples how to do that. So it's easier to understand. So let's first go into to the calendar. We can go into here. So when you, for example, when you want to buy Vetr, it's on the Binance Smart. Here you have the networks, as I said again, all that are accepted here right now or can be listed here on the calendar. But basically, Vetr is listed on the Binance Smart Chain network. So Binance. So when you go click on, for example, go buy Vetr up here in the corner, you'll be taken to PancakeSwap. And if you don't have Vetr in your wallet already, it will be asked to, you will be asked to add that to and then connect your wallet to PancakeSwap. So I'm going to connect my wallet here right now. Let's see. Can someone let me know if you can see my little MetaMask window right now that's open? Can you see that? Please type in the chat. I just want to know if this.
You're connected to the wallet?
The pop-up window, yeah, for the wallet. Can you see that? It's connecting. Anyway, I just want to see. I wanted to know if this is sometimes some windows, pop-up windows, doesn't show on the recording.
I was having that trouble with getting the little pop-up to come up when I was connecting my wallet on PancakeSwap.
Anyway, so I'm connected right now here. So
Okay.
right now, when I click on my little MetaMask icon here up in the corner, do you see? Does it open up right now? Can you see my account here?
Yes. Yeah, we can.
Good. Thank you. So that's what I wanted. So basically, you can see that I'm on the Binance Smart Chain right now, and here up here at the top, I can change switch between the networks. So Ethereum, if I switch to Ethereum mainnet, that's the Ethereum network ERC I talked about. I have 0 Ethereum here, and I can't send my BNB from here over that network. So I need to be on the Binance Smart Chain network to send my BNB. So and the receiver also needs to be a Binance Smart Chain on the Binance Smart Chain network. But if, for example, if I can here on PancakeSwap, I can for my BNB, I can swap my BNB for basically a lot of different currencies here. If I want to swap them for Ethereum, I can do that. The Ethereum is listed here. I can select Ethereum, and I can buy Ethereum.
Sure, I understand. Is there something else I can help
Oops, sorry. My phone. All right. So basically, I can buy Ethereum here but when I do that, I buy the Ethereum on the Binance Smart Chain network because I'm on PancakeSwap. So if I want to transfer that Ethereum to the Ethereum network, I need to go over a bridge, use a bridge to bridge over to the Ethereum network. I can't just buy the Ethereum here and send it over the Ethereum network. Then it will be, or to an address on the Ethereum network. Then it will get lost. So in order to do so, if I buy Ethereum, for example, for my BNB here, and I have Ethereum in my MetaMask wallet, there is actually here on PancakeSwap a little link here at the bottom that says convert ERC20 to BIP20, which means basically it's a way to bridge between the networks, basically. So when I click on that, I get to a site on Binance, which is one of the largest centralized exchanges, and they have a list of bridges, basically, that where you can cross-chain. Bridges is cross-chain apps where you can transfer your tokens between different networks, and you can transfer. They are all different, so you need to basically go in and look at all these to see which networks they are allowing. But Bridge Poly network sounds like it's Polygon. So let's look at that. If I want to transfer my coins from from the Binance network. Oh, this one is on Ethereum. I can choose Ethereum network, and it only allows for those two networks. But what I would suggest is that you go and click on that link, basically to list of, so you get to the list of cross bridges, basically cross chain apps, and then you can swap between here's any swap, and it allows for some networks here. For example, you can select BNB. You can swap BNBs from your BNB chain network to, you can swap it to the Ethereum network, basically bridge it over, and if you want to do that. Oh, sorry, bridge your Ethereum on the BNB networks to the Ethereum on the Ethereum network. And then once it is then on the Ethereum network, then you can use it for other sites or pay for other things on the Ethereum network if you, for example, are going to use it for something else. If you're going to go and buy some NFTs on a site called OpenSea, which is one of the main marketplaces for buying NFTs, then you need Ethereum.
So let me ask you something. Each network has specific exchanges that it works with. So if if you are on the Binance BSC network and you have BNB or Ethereum or whatever, you have to bridge that Ethereum or BNB or whatever your tokens are over to a different network in order to use them.
Yeah, depends. Yeah, if you're gonna, for example, yes. So, for example, if you wanna transfer your tokens to the Solana network or to put the Polygon network, for example. So, in order to send them over to the Polygon network, you need to have a bridge from the Binance network to the Polygon network. So you can find that bridge here if you click on here.
That little link, okay.
Yeah. You'll find that in one. I'm not sure exactly which one that works best, but they're all different and they charge some different fees, but a little different. But they're different in what they allow. But if you're going to invest in a project, for example, on the Polygon network, then you need to transfer your tokens to the Polygon network, and then you go through the bridge, and then you go after you use the bridge. And you have your tokens on Polygon networks, then you need to go to another decentralized exchange on the Polygon network in order to swap your tokens there for example, if you want to trade for something else.
Right.
So for example, if you go to look at the Polygon network, I have here a link here. Here are the top 5 decentralized exchanges on Polygon network. This is an article I found when I was searching, basically, but one is called QuickSwap. Looks exactly like PancakeSwap in the user interface. But you're on the Polygon network instead, basically, and you can swap coins on that network. And here we have another called Sushi Swap.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm just as I understand it, and I know there's a lot of different swapping applications, PancakeSwap, Sushi Swap, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
But the point being is they're not all interoperable between different chains, and so I don't know if this is helpful. I think it would be helpful is if we knew that, hey, with Sushi Swap, you can transfer ETH to Bitcoin, or you can transfer, Bitcoin to Ethereum or this or that, but it has here's all the ones that run on BSC and can transfer BNB to X number of types of blockchain coins, right? And that way we're not running too many. I don't want to have 8 different wallets when I only need 3. And if I'm primarily just trading on BNB, okay, and I'm swapping to maybe just Ethereum and Solana as an example, does that make sense? Like sort of like a matrices that, and then other people that are on this call too, they could chime in and say, hey, I've used this one. I prefer this one for doing transfers from this to this.
Yeah, I think I get what you're saying. Are you talking about all the different exchanges as well, or
Yeah, the dexes and the swap applications, because like everyone,
the swap application,
like
definitely.
Yeah, everyone in the space is competing to come out with new products for our attention and what they want us to swap on. And that was my other question is I don't think the dexes charge, but the like Sushi Swap and PancakeSwap, they typically charge a small fee, right, for the conversion.
Yeah, well, you pay a gas fee. Well, for the conversion between the networks, yeah, you will be charged a fee.
Right.
If you
So it's like a comparison, I guess like a comparison of like, okay, well, this application like Pancake versus Pancake version 2, like I know those both exist, and for instance, I don't understand the difference between Pancake and Pancake V2. I guess it's just a function of what, it's a different version, I guess, and it runs.
Yeah, that's the difference. I don't know the difference between those two, but they are.
I guess my case in point is I think everyone in the community would be more well served of having, I think a more granular understanding if someone was willing to do the research of like which ones they're using, why they're using them, what they're interoperable with. So we're not running around with like 8 different wallets and 5 different dexes. Yeah, kind of thing.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, absolutely. And also some of the networks you can still use your MetaMask. You basically in your MetaMask, when you open it up, so in the settings here, for if you click on the your accounts and go to settings, you can add different networks here. So as you can see, we have the Binance Smart Chain network here added, but and you have the Ethereum network and you have some other networks. You can basically click on add network, so we can basically add a Polygon network here as well. So you can hold tokens, all the tokens still in your MetaMask, even if but you can transfer them over a different network. And so when you're after you have done the bridging, you can still have them in your MetaMask. You don't have to have multiple wallets for all of the networks, but some you do, but not all of them.
Right, and isn't it so that MetaMask, as an example, supports the largest amount of networks, to your point, as you had the drop down there. So it's, I mean,
I believe so.
Yeah, if you're going to start with a swapping application, you should start with MetaMask, and then if you have to drill down, to obscure. Okay, all right.
Yes. So for Ethereum, for the main ones, Ethereum, for Solana, no, not Solana, for Ethereum, for Polygon, and for Binance Smart Chain, you can all use Binance. Well, you use your MetaMask wallet, sorry, for those, and you just need to add those networks to the MetaMask, so you transfer them over the correct network. Then you bridge them. You need to bridge when you're going to transfer between the networks, but yeah, that's basically what I wanted to show you right now. And this is just an introduction. There's, like you said, there are a lot of things that can be done. You can dive deep into to bridges and to MetaMask, different networks and so on.
Can I address Luther's question just real quick, or his statement?
Yes, sure.
Mike made a video a little while back when the Binance bridge stopped working. I've had a Coinbase account forever, so I usually transfer fiat through Ethereum. I usually buy Ethereum and then go from there to my MetaMask wallet. Change Now is one of the 2 that Mike recommended, and so I use that. It's one of the easiest things I've ever done with MetaMask. It only takes 2 minutes and it's very cheap. So it's called Change Now, but there's a video in the video vault that talks about that.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, there are a lot more bridges than these ones too, but these ones are recommended by Binance to bridge from the Binance Smart Chain network to other networks. So there are a lot more that, of course, out there, but that would be great too. I will keep that in mind to see if we can put together some kind of list or spreadsheet or something like that for this.
Thank you.
Are there any other questions related to this? I know this was just a brief overview, but it might be a little bit going over the head for some of you if you're brand new, but all right. Well, otherwise, I want to say thank you for participating today, and thank you for being on the call. And there will be another call tomorrow, same time, same place, and it's going to be a different.
This is Luther.
Yes.
I'm sorry. This is Luther. I just had one additional question that I might have missed at the very beginning of the call. When you were talking about the different color coding and obviously the purples, coming from scouts that have been doing this longer. When we go in and research a project and they've provided the amount of data that they provided, are we able to reach out to them directly and ask the scouts questions about the projects and what they've uncovered?
No, well, in a future version, an update, next version, I believe of the dApp, there will be a possibility to message users and scouts and others, but right now you can't contact them on the platform.
Okay.
Yeah, but you will be able to in the future.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
All right.
Thanks
Thank you
so much.
And yeah,
Thank
you everyone for participating, and I wish you all have a great day wherever you are.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.